Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired.
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Bale. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Vitinha. And here's Osimhen. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Osimhen. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved. It's a good spell of possession, this. Lahm knocks it into space. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that was nowhere near his best. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Ball swung. He races! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to...
And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Vieira. Swung over. That'll be a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ronaldo. He's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal with the corner, there first. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Del Piero. Nedved. Lahm. He's looking wide, and it's Del Piero. Del Piero will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Nedved. And Del Piero! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he was alert to it. Bale gets rid without sophistication. Throw it. Haaland might just make this. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And it's Lahm. Osimhen.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh no, what has happened here? Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he passes it long. Back into the middle. Over to the left. Oh, that's well spotted. Vitinha. And it's played forward. No, that's been intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Lahm gets across to intercept that. Out towards the flank. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a suit. And the shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So a chance here. What can they make of it? Roberto Carlos. Bale. Could try cutting inside here. Flashes. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Ronaldinho. And here's Del Piero. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. Bullish header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lam. Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Turns and goes back. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ronaldinho has been caught there. It's a foul. Vitinha has been shown a yellow card for that offence. Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lam delivers. Ferdinand clears it away. Kola! It's bounced back off the post. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Substituição para Portugal.
It's their second corner of the game.
Número 45. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 6. Número 18. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Backward it goes. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? Oh, they've done it! Oh, offside.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Now it's Bale. And this is Nedved. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. That's a good ball. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This Ronaldinho! He's had it taken off him. Well, that is one way to stop him. Crunching tackle. Kola. And that's been won straight back. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking for a runner. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. That is a brilliant interception. Del Piero. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Del Piero.
Vamos ter
It's
5 minutos de
Ronaldinho.
compensação.
It's Ronaldinho. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that has left him in a heap. Tries a terrific header. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Kyle Walker. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is...